Everybody, and I hope everyone's doing great. Just wanted to do a brief video, like really brief, because I don't have too much beyond this quite yet, but I think it's a really interesting question, and I've thought about this before too, and it came up in the comments too a while back, a few weeks back. So um, I had specifically okay. So the question is, of course, are planets conscious? So um, I don't know if anybody's seen Men in Black. I want to say it's like the second one or the first one where it kind of zooms out and then you see our planet and then the galaxy and then the universe and everything like that, and then the universe ends up just being a marble, like literally a marble that two aliens are playing with. So it's kind of a cool idea or thought of possible analogy, because our body is made up of a ton of things. There's all kinds of systems in it, separate living organisms, gut bacteria, skin cells, things like that are just a part of our own internal ecosystem, I guess, if you want to call it that, that helps sustain us. So are other forms of life, like, are we like, are we the gut bacteria for something bigger? In other words, are we like the skin cells, that sort of thing? It's an interesting thought. So I asked specifically, and I was having a conversation with Michael the Archangel. I wanted to get an answer from him. So it would have been the same from any spiritual guide, just to let you know. So they don't lie about these sorts of things. They take these sorts of questions very seriously. So whether it came from him or anybody else, I just thought I would talk to him about it. So consciousness, and I was asking too, like, I need to know what consciousness means. So I told him my definition of it. Would it be fair, to say basically have a certain sense of what self-awareness and display these characteristics of self-awareness with an ability to affect things through conscious intent or will, kind of like we have the ability to store information and affect change and that sort of thing outside the balance of the laws of nature, and that's in that regard. So we display our ability to be aware of things and exercise free will to change things internally or externally, use ourselves to do that. So you said that would be a good way to put it, as far as this conversation goes. Like, so in other words, does the Earth, can it do like what we can? I asked him, are planets conscious? And he actually said, no, not a one. So not a single one. Not a single planet is conscious. And that definition of consciousness, kind of like I was just talking about, he said would be a good way to put it, as far as drawing a correlation, to that degree. But planets are not conscious. And then I had also asked, what about galaxies? Galaxies are like a greater collection of more rules at play. They're a greater body of something, in other words. Planets are that contain planets. So do any galaxies throughout the universe display any signs of consciousness? And he said none. He said it's the same with galaxies as it is with planets. So basically, which is interesting. And then so that's the answer I got, and that's as far as I got in the conversation, but I thought it was fascinating and I wanted to actually share that. So for whatever reason, there are many things out there too that are just part of the natural processes of evolution that are a collection of things and are simply that, and they have a structure, but they aren't aware, they aren't conscious. There's multiple categories, living, non-living, conscious, unconscious, for example, having the ability to communicate or that sort of thing. There's just a ton of different traits, that you can define things as. But as far as, as far as planets and galaxies go, there's nothing like that, which It's interesting. If it was, I would have been like blown away, because it reminds me of, like, a lot of Marvel movies. And I thought that'd be kind of cool, but it's not, unfortunately. So, and they in the afterlife have a complete and total understanding of the physical universe, and how it operates. So they are they're able to share this answer with utmost confidence. And considering how old it is and how massive it is, it's interesting. It helps give an idea of what is out there and what is just um, our relationship too, in regards to these greater objects and whether or not they display consciousness. Anyways, food for thought, and I thought it'd be interesting to share. So that's it. That's all I have for now. So thank you for watching, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, subscribe, and let me know if you have any comments or questions, that sort of thing. And I love to learn about this sort of thing and share. So I appreciate you watching once again, and please take care as always. We'll see you in the next video.